And a Virginia Beach man tells 10 on your side a rabid raccoon attacked him.
He says it just came out of the blue. Now he has to go through a series of painful recovery processes. 10 on your side's Jason Marks has the full story you'll see only on 10. Jason.
Rabid, the health department says it's very rare for a person to get exposed to rabies. This is only the first case in Virginia Beach this year. The victim says he tried to run from the raccoon, but he just couldn't run fast enough.
Who gets bitten by a raccoon? In Virginia Beach.
Terrence Herrera can answer that question with himself. The mechanic was working under a truck Tuesday off of Butternut Lane when he heard a noise.
It made a weird sound. It was like...
He was staring eye to eye with a raccoon.
They say fight or flight, right? And I looked at it and I was like, I'm running.
He jumped up, and to his surprise,
I got up, started running, looked behind me, thing jumped on my back, started biting me.
he was bitten on his arm and shoulder.
Yeah, baby!
Herrera caught this video with his cell phone just after the attack as animal control officers caught the raccoon. As it was being taken to the health department to test for rabies, Herrera was on his way to the hospital.
I don't like shots. I don't know anybody who does.
He had more than a dozen of them.
It's not like the bites were that bad. The shots hurt more than the bite did.
The raccoon tested positive for rabies. Not exactly what Herrera wanted to hear.
If that animal's infected, I'm sure there's others around here that are.
Wednesday afternoon, animal control was back on the scene.
So you know what area I'm talking about then?
The thought is that the raccoon is connected to another animal, feral cats. Officers say someone in the area is leaving food out for the cats, and it's also drawing in raccoons.
They probably should stop feeding the cats, or whoever's feeding them should stop.
Herrera's okay, but he still needs to get 2 shots. He's keeping a sense of humor over what officials call a rare animal encounter.
Like I said, I don't know anybody who's ever been bitten by a raccoon, let alone one that has rabies.
The health department says there are more rabid animals out there, but animals only get tested when people and pets are exposed through a bite or a scratch. Officials say it's important that if that happens to you, go get checked out right away because you just never know. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
And as Jason just said, if you're ever exposed to a wild animal, get help at once. Rabies is a disease that attacks the central nervous system. It is always fatal if not treated. Symptoms in animals include drooling, foaming at the mouth, aggression, and paralysis. Humans can get fever, sore throat, cough, and hallucinations, even death. So if your doctor even suspects rabies, you'll get a series of shots to help the body's immune system destroy the disease. The number of shots depends on how many times you've been exposed.